This stack is every album that I own. And today, we're going to go through those albums. I started collecting albums in the last few months since, Christmas. At Christmas, I got my first album. And we'll start off with just albums that I just got, and then albums that I have had for a while. Alright, let's start the video. Now, first up here is the iconic Saturday Night Fever movie soundtrack. This is most known for having that one Bee Gees song, Staying Alive. That's really all I could say. There's not much else it's known for. But inside here, it has scenes, like stills, from the movie, which is pretty cool. Now, here is the Beatles' Help. It's a very, very good album. It is the 5th album by the Beatles, if I remember. This is during the time where they were starting to transition from pop to more psychedelic stuff. But that would really happen fully in Revolver, their next. But this was for their second movie, which I've seen, and it was okay. Now here, this is the Beatles' White Album. And this album is pretty heavy compared to other albums because it has 30 songs on it. This is a double album, which means there are 2 vinyl records inside of here. If you open it up, there is a picture of each of the 4 members. If I try to find it here, there should be a huge poster with the lyrics on the back to each song on the album. Now here is one of the more iconic albums of all time. It is Hotel California by the Eagles. You have that iconic cover, and of course this has the song Hotel California, basically the Eagles' magnum opus. There's not really much else they're known for, and if you look up the cover, they have like the chorus, or I don't know, the Hotel California. And here they have, you can only assume the inside of Hotel California with the band right there. Next up, we're just going to continue with some of these Beatles albums. We have Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. It is this album from 1967, and as you see, there's a cool thing with the cover. There is like historical figures on here. So right here, that's Edgar Allan Poe. And trying to see. I know Karl Marx is in here somewhere. Let me see. Yep. Right here, I'm pretty sure that's Karl Marx. So that's a cool little tidbit. But yeah, this is a really, really good album. My favorite song on this has to be like A Day in the Life, because that is an amazing, amazing song. And I forgot to mention, just like the White Album, there's a picture of all 4 of the band members in here. Next up, this is Fleetwood Mac, Rumors. This is an amazing album. There's so many great songs on here, like Dreams, The Chain, Silver Springs. I think that's on a different album. I could be wrong, but I thought Silver Springs was on this album. But again, I could be wrong. There's the sleeve here, but there's a different protective sleeve in this. Yeah, that's really all I could say. But yeah, this is an amazing album. Alright, turns out Silver Springs is on the deluxe version. Alright, next up are some albums that I really don't know about and that are really iconic in the music world. Here, Fleetwood Mac. It's a Fleetwood Mac album. It was made, let's see, doesn't have a date on here when this was made. 1972. This is a 1972 album. Now, here's an album by Cream, who I know they have Eric Clapton, and I've heard this is a very good album. It's a very cool album cover. This is just kind of a lightning round of albums. This is an album, Grateful Dead. Not really my type of music, but this is a very cool album cover. And they have all the band members on the back that I assume. Yeah. And here, Janis Joplin. This, I think, was one of her last albums before she died in 1970. And here, they have a picture of Janis Joplin. She is a member of the 27 Club. Next up is the Beatles' Yellow Submarine. It was released for the Yellow Submarine movie. A lot of people say this is the Beatles' worst album. I could argue there is an argument for that, but I don't think so. I think it's a pretty good album. It has, of course, Yellow Submarine, and I mean, yeah, and All You Need Is Love, which is an also pretty good song. But yeah, it's a cool album cover, trippy album cover, and yeah, I think it's pretty good. Next up is another double album. It is OK Computer by Radiohead, considered to be one of the greatest albums of all time. I can certainly attest to that. This is a very, very good album. My favorite song on here has to be Exit Music for a Film. That's just amazing. It's just amazing. And of course, it was made for a film. This album won several Grammys, and inside here, they have all, I think, I don't really know. Well, I guess it's like chorus to some different songs and then just random stuff. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on with the inside of here. Next up is the revolutionary prog rock album In the Court of the Crimson King by King Crimson. Most people know this because of the weird album cover of a man terrified, but this was one of the most influential albums of all time. You wouldn't have the way it started the prog rock genre, which has Pink Floyd in it. So this album could be a cause for why we have A Dark Side of the Moon, Wish You Were Here, Animals. But yeah, amazing album. 21st Century Schizoid Man and In the Court of the Crimson King are amazing tracks. I think you should go listen to them. The thing is, this album is only 5 songs long, and it's still 43 minutes. That is... Each song, I think the shortest song is 7 minutes long. Next up, it is A Hard Day's Night by the Beatles. It is their third album and one of their best, in my opinion. One of the things I never really liked to see with this album cover, though, you see right here, what is that supposed to be? It's very ominous. It's very creepy. But this is a very, very good album. Of course, it has Hard Day's Night, and Can't Buy Me Love is great, and I Love Her, amazing. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Very good album, one of their best. Next up is Dookie by Green Day. Next up, we have Dookie by Green Day, released in 1994, a staple of the punk rock genre. This is amazing, in my opinion. It is one of the better records that music has ever seen. I love the album cover, by the way. There's so much going on in this album cover. You can even see, where is it? No, over here. There's a Black Sabbath reference. But basket case on this, amazing. E minus Sleepus, pretty good. Underrated track. When I Come Around, Welcome to Paradise, Long View. There's just so much great stuff on this track. It's insane. I mean, in the end, Sassafras Roots, I think that's how you say it. Burnout, Having a Blast. I mean, just, it's track full of hits, full of bangers. Give it a listen. This is one of the two albums that a lot of Green Day fans argue is their best, other being American Idiot. I argue this is their best album. I like American Idiot, but this is just better, way better in my opinion. Next up, The Killers. Their album Hot Fuss. This is their debut album. This album is most known for having, of course, Mr. Brightside, and somebody told me Mr. Brightside is the staple for white people music. That's really all I can say on this album. It's a pretty good album. It's like a 7 for me, but of course, this is literally, how can you... Mr. Brightside is just this whole album. I mean, no, there's more songs, but no one talks about any of them. Last up, Igor, Tyler, the Creator. Great album. Very, very popular album. Iconic cover. This is one of my favorite albums of all time. It's actually probably number 1. This is just amazing. All of the songs on here are bangers except for I Don't Love You Anymore. I don't like that. Are We Still Friends? Amazing. Gone Gone / Thank You. I Think A Boy Is a Gun. Oh my god. This album is amazing. Listen to it if you haven't. I love it so much. Well, if you want to see me do more music stuff, please leave likes, comments, subscriptions. I would love that. Trust me, I need that. But, yeah, this is the end of the video. Again, if you liked it, comment down below. Tell me that you liked it. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. See ya.